looking real scruffy. But wait, I just finished my second class of the week for yoga. I just started back up on Tuesday and I'm spent. But I haven't sweated that much in so long. But I feel really good after, and I feel really like linky and flimsy and stuff, which is always a good feeling that you want to have after yoga. Even though it's been like over a year since I've been like active with this pandemic, so my body is my body's like, what's going on, girl? What's happening? I'm proud of what it's able to do, provided that we've been indoors. I've been indoors for working from home, like working at a desk. It's been really interesting to get back into movement, and I feel good. I'm gonna keep doing it because I need to, because my body is just so stiff, so super duper stiff, and I really want to be a bit more, like, the only way that I can get better at this is if I continue to do more of it. And it took me 28 years to realize this, so consistency is key, apparently. Who knew? Who would have thunk it?
Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. I'm getting ready right now.
If you hear any background noise, it is the dishwasher. But it's a really beautiful Friday morning and the start of the work day. And lately I've just been feeling a bit in a rut. And I don't know if this has to do with the weather or there's just a lot of uncertain things happening like in my life right now. But I've just been feeling pretty down and in a rut, and just also still having like regular pandemic frustrations. And I just wanted to just sort of acknowledge that and talk about that, because that is just something like that's been weighing on me for the last few weeks, and I'm like so over it, like affecting my life. I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping and just relaxing, so I'm trying to be more intentional about how I work and the environment in which I'm working. So my plan is to like work out of my home for probably 2 days out of the week, probably like at a cafe or something. It's always nice, even if it's just like for 2 hours at a time. It's just like really good to get out of the house and then maybe come back for my meetings. And then also in terms of like my clip from yesterday, like doing more like movement before work, so incorporating like some yoga, some stretching, and just like it's helping me to be a bit more like open and more at ease, which is important for me in this moment. So I'm trying to make some changes, and hopefully it helps over time. But I know that this is probably just like a very normal response to everything that's been happening now. And what I have noticed is that this is like a feeling that is coming in waves. So I feel like the more I get a better handle on creating like an effective way through this, when it comes the next time, I'm able to just be like, all right, this is what I did, this is how I got through it, and I can just be a bit more grounded and have a bit more of just a path forward. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm gonna pack up my stuff and do some work. I want to do some work from here, but sometimes you just gotta get out. So I'm probably gonna like stop at Starbucks because I haven't had a green tea latte, a matcha latte in so long, and from Starbucks, because I've been making it at home now. Before I head out, I wanted to like show what I was wearing for the day because I really like my outfit, and this is one of the days in this week that I got dressed up, and I want to share it. I'm wearing this dress that I got from Ray, New York City. I really love the cornflower blue. This is definitely like a new look for me, like a new colorway. I don't normally wear blue, but I wanted to try something. I wanted to try something new out. Then the shoes that I'm wearing right now are the Doc Marten sandals. I really love like these masks. I really love like the Birkenstock look of them, but I also really love like the really masculine look with this just like very flowy blue dress. So yeah, this is like the first time this is the first time I've done something like this, so it's like very funny to me. When I'm outside. All right, it's time to head out. If it sounds pretty echoey, it's because I'm in a place with no furniture. I'm helping my boyfriend move, and it's honestly like,
look, I missed it.
It's honestly a few weeks long. It's honestly a few weeks long process. So we're just here to do some early work before the moving day next weekend, and this is my get to work outfit. Things are already unraveling pretty quickly. We just got here, and I think we have to go back to the house for a few missing items. I think that this is going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated, so cross your fingers for us. After a bit of a break, came back to such this beautiful, all of the blinds are up and this beautiful sunlight. Good job. How do you like them? Having a great time, checking out the latest season of The Circle. This show is my guilty pleasure. Oh goodness. Happy Sunday. Just got back from Whole Foods and just got back in the house. And I just wanted to show something I got. So I really wanted to, I think I'm gonna make congee sometime this week. So I got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and just some spinach, which I always want to get more than one, but I know that sometimes I don't even make it just through the one for the week. And then I end up wasting the other. So I said, you know what, just gonna stick to one little box. And then I also got an avocado because I want to try making avocado toast. I also picked up this milk bread from Paris Baguette, which is this really cool like Korean French inspired bakery, and I really love the milk bread there. I love that it's just like not that many slices of bread. It's really nice thick cut bread. And I think it'll be really good with like an avocado toast in the morning. And then I also just got some more soap. I specifically like to stick to Dr. Bronner's soap because in the peppermint kind, just because it just feels very cleaning, and I don't really love the feeling of like the moisture soap. I just like to get nice and squeaky clean with the Dr. Bronner's. Another thing I picked up was something that I haven't had in a very long time, which is these Garden of Flavor cold pressed juices. I used to always get like the grasshopper ones. It's not cheap, so when I would get it, I would get like 1 or 2, and I just like stopped after a while. So I was like, let me try like getting some greens back into my life, because they have been sorely just absent. And so I just picked a few other drinks up, and then I'm trying out this new one this week called Goji Pineapple, which is really just like, it's like a fruit. This is particularly a fruit drink. The other ones have like kale and stuff in it. So yeah, that's what I got from Whole Foods. Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I'm coming to you a little bit disheveled, a little crusty, because today is a real like run a few errands, come back to the house, wash clothes, clean what I can, wash hair, most importantly. So I wanted to get started on my hair, on washing my hair, which is a bit of a journey. But first I wanted to show a few things that I picked up from the stores this week and last weekend that one is for my hair, because I'm really trying to like, after taking out my braids, my hair has like fallen out and is not as strong as I would like it to be. So I'm really trying to work on strengthening my hair and helping it grow in to be a bit more fuller. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to sort of do this before I try out this new product. So I went to Sephora because I really wanted to get this product from Briogeo, the Curl Charisma. It's a rice amino and avocado hydrating and defining mask. I had heard of Briogeo a while ago, or seen it in the store, and I know that they make product for curly girls or people with like curlier and natural texture hair, and I wanted to give it a try. And I've heard that like rice water has good protein in it, and I know that that's what my hair needs, is like protein to strengthen the strands. So I was just like, why not give it a try? I'm so used to using like deep conditioners and that's it for my hair, so it'll be interesting to like implement a treatment and stuff in it that's not focused on moisturizing. I ended up getting this Fenty Beauty gloss balm in hot chocolate. So I was going to pick up, I guess they re-released the hot chocolate product, and it's also like a plumper, but was like, oh, I don't need a plumper. I like the darker color. So I got it, just opened it just now, and I didn't realize that it had like little glitter things in it. That's interesting. This is my very first impression of this product. I just thought that it was like a darker chocolate thing. I think it should be fine. And I don't have a mirror on me, so I have no clue what this looks like. Just took a look at it, and it literally makes no difference. So I think it's fine. I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I got it. It just feels like the other gloss balm that I have. So that's fine. I think I mentioned in a clip like a few days ago just how I've been having trouble going to sleep, and one thing that I've been trying to implement is just having a more relaxing nighttime routine, and that I want to implement baths in that routine at some, like more frequently. I don't take very many baths, but I'm like, saw that episode of Friends where like Chandler got into baths, and before it's like I like baths, but I just didn't know what to do after I was in it. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? So I think I wanted to be more like Monica and just make more of a scene around it. So that's what I ended up doing. I think I recorded some clips of it. That's what I ended up doing the other day, and it felt really good and it felt really special. Definitely like a treat and a moment to myself, which was so nice. But I really wanted to try bubble baths, which I'm having issues finding. I think I'm gonna have to go to Lush. But I ended up when I went to Whole Foods, I picked up these salt rocks from this brand called like Pacha Soap Co. And I guess these are just like salt like blocks that you throw into the tub, and they're scented. This one is for grounding, and it's a CBD salt rock. And it has cedarwood and bergamot in it. So I'm interested in just seeing what this is like and just being calmed and relaxed. And then I also got this other salt block by the same brand, and it's the Breathe version, which has eucalyptus essential oil. I actually really like eucalyptus. I've done the whole put the fresh eucalyptus and attach it to the shower head thing. It didn't go very well, but I really do enjoy the scent of eucalyptus. So I'm excited to try that out and see what that's like. And then last week, I am such a huge, I'm very particular about my candles. And one of the candles that I really love, one of my favorites, is the Alexandra Windbush September 6th candle. This candle is just like heaven. It's the perfect, I would honestly use this all year round, but I think it's specifically a really good like fall winter scent. It's warm. It has it's the terminology they have, it's like a Moroccan amber candle, so it has like some spice to it. It's very it's so good. So I picked up the September 6th candle, and then I was like, oh, should I get a different one or should I get the two, just to be sure, just to be like set for the next few months. And I ended up getting a different one. I ended up trying a different candle called Window Seat. And this one smells more sweet. This is a pomegranate and ginger candle, which is not my vibe very much, but I'm trying to explore different scents. I'm mostly really into like the spice and like warmer notes, or the more like subtle, clean, like cotton, like very subtle scents that are just like but fresh, but not like OD fresh, and not like fresh, you know, like the forest or anything. I'm sick of like the cedar and that sort of scent. So but however, I am open to like trying different scents, and I'm excited to light this candle and see what it smells like. Maybe I'll have a new favorite. It smells really good. So that is all for like my little mini haul. I am going to get to work on my hair, try not to take a nap, and get ready for work tomorrow. Yeah, so I will chat with you next time. Thank you for watching. Have a great, awesome week. Bye.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break.